Autobots, transform!
So what's going on, guys? It's Mirage, and we are back with another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing Legacy Skywarp. Now, you guys might be thinking, Mirage, why Skywarp of all figures? Well, I mean, he is one of my favorite Decepticons, so I mean, there's that. He's also a good figure. I just got him yesterday, so yeah. Thought I'd do a review on him today. So when I got him like super late, so I was kind of tired. So when I got him, I just passed out. So, but yeah. So here's a Legacy. Here's Legacy Skids, which, as you can see, is a little bit taller than him, and that's because Skywarp is a... Oh, sorry. My other Transformers on my desk. My desk fell down. That's because Legacy Skywarp is a core class figure. So, I mean, he's so small, he might as well be a combiner. But yeah, let's just move on to size comparison. So here he is next to Studio Series 86 Jazz. You see how that scales out there. Hang on. Again, like I said, here he is next to Studio Series 86 Jazz. Sorry about the lighting. My freaking window's emitting a freaking ray of sun. Here he is next to Generations Cup. Here he is next to Autobot Skids, or Legacy Skids. Here he is next to Bumblebee. Which Bumblebee is not. Alright, oh, there you go. Here he is next to Optimus Prime. So it's like all the way up there. And here he is next to Cyberverse Wheeljack. Just a second. So yeah, he's a big boy. Cyberverse Wheeljack is a big boy. Alright. Now he does come with a weapon, and as far as weapons go, he comes with this like taser pitchfork thing. I don't know what this is even supposed to be. Claw thing, I don't know. Which it's got two handles on it, so you can peg it there or right there on him. Which I prefer him to hold it like a claw, so it's essentially just like that. I mean, so see what I typically do is I'll stick it on his back between his wings like that, because it just looks way better in my opinion. Like I said, sorry about the lighting, but now as far as articulation goes, his wings go forward, right, out, in and out. That's mainly due to transformation. His arms go up and down, forward and back. His forearms go up and down and rotate a full 360. His head rotates a full 360, but since these little jet engine things are here, I can't really do that because my fingers are so freaking big, but yeah. His legs, they go forward. Now, when they go back, it's kind of prohibited. Okay. So when you go to pull his legs back, it's kind of prohibited because this little flat section here that is part of the transformation, it actually stops it. So you can't make him go all the way back. His knees go up like that and back down. Now I know the instructions say, and like most people will typically display their figures like this with the wings out. But me personally, I like to have the wings folded behind him just to give more clearance for the arms. Anyway, back to the feet. His horizontal, I think these are vertical or horizontal. I'm not entirely sure. I think these are vertical. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But horizontal, or I guess vertical, they will rotate out in. That's mainly due to transformation. And these little things here will rotate, also mainly due to transformation. So yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get him transformed. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to the chest and just pry this section open like that and pull it out. Take this whole cockpit section here, which was actually attached to this, so just do this. Hold on. And that'll just untab like that. Next, what you want to do is you want to pull the head forward like that. And now that I have his head out of the way, I can rotate it a full 360. All right, so when its head is like this, facing you, you want to make sure its head is, the back of his head is facing you. And you'll see why in just a second. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's all right. Anyway, next up, come to the back here where the cockpit is. You want to pull this over like that. So this is actually on a double hinge. So when this comes out, this will come, all right, so this will come down. This will come out like this. Oh, hold on a minute. So this is a double hinge right here. So it'll come out like that. And then you'll just pull this forward. Next up, take the legs, push those forward. Take the whole back section of the jet and rotate it around, just like so. Next up, come to the cockpit. And like I said, it is on a double hinge. So instead of going up like that, it'll go up one more. And it'll just slide in place there. This part's usually always a pain in the butt to do. All right, there we go. Now the head that I said was the head will go in that little groove right there. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I really am sorry about it. It's just the way my desk is and all that, and just where it's set up at. Okay, next up, take the legs, tap them together, just like so. There's a little hole right there. Hold on, a little hole right there. This little notch will tab into. Next up, take the legs, and these will tab into this little back section here. So, hold on. Being a bit stubborn. There we go. Next up, I think these are the vertical ones, whichever. Take the vertical ones and hold on. Sometimes it's easier to actually flip the vertical ones around before you put the legs together, because the wings actually get in the way of you doing that. So it'd probably be easier to do this first and then tab the legs together and all that. So yeah, like that. Take the vertical or horizontal, I don't really know which one's which, and just fold these out. Next up, come to the undercarriage of the jet and just essentially close it up. Make sure everything's lined up. There we go. And this will tab back into place and you'll hear a click. Next, take the wings, fold them up just to give clearance for the forearms. Okay, so that gap right there in the forearm, you want to make sure that's facing you. So rotate it. See the little tab here? That little tab should be sticking up. Again, rotate it. Little tab should be sticking up. And there's little holes in the wings, so these little tabs actually plug into right there. Right there is where the little tabs here will plug into. So, okay. Again, sometimes the front of the jet will actually come off, but it's all right. Not really come off, but like swing down, you know. Sorry, it's so close, guys. Just a second. Come on, man. Now, his left arm is the one I usually have problems with because it doesn't want to always go in there. There we go. And just give everything a tight squeeze to make sure everything's lined up and locked together. And, yeah. That's about it for his jet mode. Now, you guys might be wondering, what about his weapon? Well, the instructions tell you to put the weapon right here on the nose cone. Gosh darn, I wish my lighting wasn't so bad. By using this little tab that's sticking up. Just like that. You're supposed to do this. But like the idea of a plane with a claw really doesn't suit me. So what you could do is, you can either stick it on the top one there and it'll just sit like this, which in my opinion looks kind of dumb. But you know, it's your figure, you do whatever. So I mean, if you have it like that, it'll actually like act as like a landing gear for him, I guess. What I usually do is I take this, pull it backwards, and then just tab it. Like I tab it backwards because it looks more natural. And it also like cleans up everything. And I guess the front now, or was like this handle, since it's folded backwards, I guess it can act as like a minigun, like the A10 has. So yeah. Yeah. Now, I mean, I would do size comparisons with my figures, but like we all know that the vehicle modes are obviously going to be bigger than this guy. So yeah. I mean, and just because why not? I mean, like, you know, here he is next to Master Chief. Actually, he would probably be about the same size as Master Chief in robot mode, maybe. But yeah, I've got one more size comparison I can do, I think. Yep. So I built a custom Lego Transformer. His name is, hold on a minute. His name is Autobot Turnip. He's a Cybertronian pickup truck. So yeah, it's a Lego one that I built because I was bored one day. And so you can see how Autobot Turnip and him scale out a little bit. But if you want to see a review on this guy, blow this video up. But yeah. The F-15 Eagle, which is the jet that Skywarp is based off of, it's honestly not a bad vehicle mode for Skywarp. It's honestly not that bad. And I kind of do like the F-15 Eagle, which is pretty good fighter jet, actually. But yeah. That, I don't know. That concludes this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you never miss another one of my videos again. And as always, this is Mirage signing off. Bye, guys.